and says, what if fucked up is what you're looking for? I mean, that just tells me that you don't get any girls, Zuhair, and that you have no real experience with women. Okay. That's the truth right there. Okay. Because if you are experienced with women, you know, it leads me to my fourth point, but we're jumping ahead. But I like where your train of thoughts going, because I'm going to kind of fix your broken thinking here. Okay. So again, like I said, the earlier, the more frequent you see the red flags, the more damaged and fucked up individual the woman typically is. Okay. And if they don't have the mental wherewithal to conceal these things, then you definitely know that this is just not going to work out. Okay. In addition to that, if they do have the wherewithal to conceal it, you have to understand that, and shout out to Mr. Lucario, who said this, which was honestly, at first when I heard this, I thought it was a little extreme, but now that I'm older and more mature, he was spot on. He said that you need to vet a woman for a bare minimum before she becomes your girlfriend, 18 months. It's a year and a half. You got to vet her. Okay. And honestly, that's really, really important right there. Especially if you're a guy who's working on the core 4, money, muscles, game frame, you're on the path, bro. Dog, you have to be vigilant. Like you have to be vigilant, because this leads me to my fourth point. The fourth point is long-term involvement with women who have red flags. Okay. Long-term involvement with women who have red flags, they will eventually negatively affect you, because as time goes on, right, you're going to get more attached. If you're a normal person, you're not a sociopath, you're going to get more attached. You're going to get more connected to them. It's inevitable. But again, if you get attached to a broken person, they are going to hurt you. They are, at some point, they're going to do something to self-sabotage the relationship and hurt you. Okay. And a consistent thing is this, right? For example, girls with daddy issues, right? They need sometimes, these girls, sometimes they only feel love and affection when you have sex with them, and so you're like constantly having sex with them, constantly. But when the relationship kind of goes into the stable time, okay, then they may view that, okay, this guy, maybe he's not having sex with me as much. And they may think that, okay, he doesn't love me as much. And so therefore, I'm going to start looking for validation, male validation and love elsewhere. And then that's when the cheating starts. And that's when, it starts with looking, and eventually they take action on it. Right. So getting involved with these chicks long-term causes you trouble. Okay. And then another thing is this too. Sometimes if you get involved with these chicks who are vindictive, they may say something along the lines of, this guy falsely, they make a false accusation on you, right? This guy raped me. This guy did all these things to me. Okay. One thing that I really do, okay, I think a lot of people think I live like this crazy party boy lifestyle, and that I'm just always out raging and, being wild. That's not the case. Ugh, excuse me. That's not the case whatsoever. I live a pretty isolated lifestyle. I'm just wake up, I go to the gym, I take a shower, I take all my medicine, supplements, all that stuff. And then I sit down and I knock this thing out. And then after that, I go to the gym, I work out, I come home, shower again, eat some food, and then work until sun goes down. And then I either go do a hobby or hang out with somebody, and then go to bed. I'm not going out networking. I'm not going out meeting people. And the reason why is because I've cultivated such a great level of inner peace and a great level of momentum in my life that interacting with the normies of society, it just drags me down, right? Interacting with the regular people of society, it's draining. The regular people of society are negative, unhappy. They are, they're anti-success. It's not good to be around them. So you have to protect your inner peace. You have to protect yourself from these outside forces that are going to want you to do something for them that's going to be beneficial to them. Because, when these people start sensing who you are, they're going to have their own little personal agenda for you, right? Again, like I was saying, in order to cultivate success, in order to cultivate great inner game, in order to cultivate, a good life, you have to protect yourself from negativity, negative people, negative events, negative news, negative social media. It's an ongoing war. That's why if you have any really, really rich friends, rich people don't really hang out with a lot of people, unless their work is involved with it, like they need to be social. They're like some, big social person. But you have to protect your peace. You have to protect your vibe. And you got to protect yourself from people that are not worthy of you. Okay. That you're not worthy of you. Okay. So that's a big part there. Okay. So what do you do when a chick doesn't respond for 8 hours during the day? Find another girl because she's not interested. Because she's not interested. Have you encountered girls with low body count with lots of red flags? No, I have not. Honestly speaking, no. Not at all.